Hi. So, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I just thought it came into my head. So, this is what happens when I have way too many drinks. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give a shout out to some channels what I really enjoy, and a few of them have now become like kind of like online friends. So, first one I want to give a shout out to is Geeky O. I think it's O Hog. Geeky O Hog. Really fun channel, really nice. Just kind of like mine, where it just well, it's like mine if it was slightly more professional. So how I can like waffle and talk for days about 2000 AD and DC Comics. Geeky O Hog kind of does the same with Marvel. So if you watched his and you watch mine, you get basically the history of comics. What he doesn't know about Marvel, I think, isn't worth knowing, to be honest. So it's really fun. I like how he does like more of a top-down view of the comics of the week, what he's reviewed. So that's good, which is totally different to mine. Mine is just grab a batch of comics what I bought this week and just waffle. So there's that one. So Geeky Old Hog. I'm not going to say you can see the links down below because there's none. I don't know how to do that. I'm shit. So yeah, so Geeky Old Hog, that's a really good one. Like I said, especially for like Marvel knowledge, he's got a great selection and he buys some really interesting hauls as well of classic Marvel, and by classic I mean like 70s and 80s Marvel and also DC now. And a new one that's started, have some advice then. A new one that started again, completely different to mine. This one does really nice shorts, like bullet points for an issue to give you like a good idea of just their impression, what they felt from the comics. Is DC Patrol. Um, he's Canadian, but don't hold that against him. But yeah, so DC, as in the comics, DC Patrol, as in the dogs, Paw Patrol. Yeah, he does like really good, just little short videos. Only just started recently, and it'd be nice just to give him some follows. And then going on to the slightly bigger um, players, Pop Culture Philosophers by Rockin' Robbie Billups. That's I'd say that's one of my favourite, if not my favourite, comics channel. What I like about it, he gives good opinions, and he doesn't. Some channels you think, are they really reviewing the comics? But he is, and he goes through it quite well. Um, and he's quite liberal in his reviews as well. So he won't like something just because it's a character that he likes. If he can go and he's quite honest in his reviews, and it's quite refreshing, and they're quite concise, and how I like my reviews to be, where there's a beginning, a middle, and the end, whereas mine go ooh tangents. But yeah, so and he also does like what I do like as well. Every month he does like a monthly review of the best comics of the month, where he gets a group of different people, um, and that's really fun. It's a really good like round table, just giving like an overview of what's out there. So yeah, so Pop Culture Philosophers, really good channel. Loads of different things. What he does, so he does his weekly review, like I said, the monthly roundtable one, and other things. So yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. And a newer one, but been around for a few years now, is Comics are Dope. He's got the best voice on YouTube. It's just so pleasant, evenly paced. Really nice presentation. How he does his channel. Again, coming from a complete, I like how ones that I don't. It's funny. None of the ones are like anything what I do, which is what I like. And he gives another fresh perspective on comics and why he likes them. Again, he's very much into DC. And he gives like, he doesn't really do an overview, doesn't do many reviews of comics now, but he gives like what he's going to get in the coming week, which is good because that helps me as well to just check my checklist for the week. And it's always nice to see if people who've got the same taste as me. So yeah, so comics are dope, really good. That's BJ Kicks. Um, and another one that's I find really refreshing because again, it's just I think it's with them. It's the personality. It's Omnidog. Um, is it Omnidog's fault or something? But Omnidog anyway. Um, he's been collecting comics for a long, long time. But now he's mostly shifted into graphic novels, omnibuses, etc. And he's just got a really fresh take, and he's had loads of really good ones where he's got normally has a guest on, and just talk about comics and go off on tangents. In fact, he could be the closest one to how I do mine, where the starts off as something and ends up as something else. So yeah, Omnidog's really good. And spinning off from Omnidog, there's the Omnibros Collectors Doodah. They do Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Again, very loosely comics. It can end up being about ice cream, but they're good as well. So that's the Omnibros Collectors Network, I think. And lastly, oh yeah, Comic Pros is good. So not quite lastly. They do a good Monday like roundup of the news, a review. I think it's Monday. Or was it Tuesday? Monday of the news and what they've read, etc. And they sometimes have interviews as well, so they're good. Let's say lastly, the one which is good for like checking on new titles in books and in collected editions is Near Mint Condition. Um, Sometimes I think, oh, it's a bit too Marvel centric because they do get a lot of sponsorship from Marvel, but they do good reviews and they come across as quite a fair, because they are quite a large channel now. They've got 100,000 followers. For such a large channel, they come across as quite fair, decent people. And spinning off from that, I'll give an honourable shout out as well to Taylor Tots Comics. They used to do like a Tuesday thing, which was good, but they've not done one for ages. But they've got an interesting taste in comics. They're much more of the fancy graphics and indie style, but they do like classic Marvel and DC as well, like Silver Age and Bronze Age and stuff. So yeah, so so we've got Taylor Tots Comics, like I said, the big boy of Near Mint Condition, Omni Bros Network, Collectors Net, I don't know, Omni Dog, and Comics Are Dope, and Comics Are Dope, and Pop Culture Philosophers, yeah, I remembered, and the others that I mentioned. But yeah, check them all out. Just write it down because I have no idea how you put links on. Okay, bye. I'll regret this in the morning. Bye.